Open three is good.
Shot pours a goal. Oh, Schmidt
Nice.
Tough shooting and score.
Welcome to Sports Jam. I'm John Jacobson.
I'm Jay Wilcox. Today on the show, playoff football highlights along with section girls swimming. We'll meet a volleyball standout from Heritage Christian Academy in our Sports Jam Spotlight.
And we'll talk state football with the Champlin Park Rebels. But first, state volleyball. Champlin Park was one of 3 area teams to make a return trip to the tournament, joining Hopkins and Heritage Christian Academy. For the Rebels, it was their 3rd tourney in a row and their best finish. The Rebels with 31 wins on the season, meeting defending state champion Egan in the final. Izzy Ashburn to Emma Schmidt, and her kill here gives the Rebels a 7-6 lead in set 1. The Wildcats, who had lost to the Rebels in the tournament last month, come back, reorder stumped for a point, helped give them a 25-20 first set win. Second set is a good one for Champlin Park. Allie Miller with a block. Rebels lead at 6-2. Later, it's Sydney Hilly with one of her 92 tournament kills. Champlin Park wins 25-17 to even the match at 1 apiece. Third set, and it's Maria Claflin getting up for the solo block for the Rebels, and it's an 8-8 score. Later, Hilly delivers an attack off the Egan block, down for a point, and Champlin Park is up 14-11. But the Wildcats rally to win the set. Brior set up, and she'll go down the line with a big swing and kill. Wildcats win 25-21, and they go up 2-1. And they carry the momentum into the 4th set, winning by another 25-21 score. Egan wins its 3rd Class 3A title in the past 4 years. They beat the Rebels 3-1, ending the careers for a great Rebels senior class.
We have a group of seniors that have changed the face of our program. They've worked hard to, they got over 110 or something like that wins in 4 seasons, and 3 conference championships and 3 section championships, and a little bit better each year kind of thing. So they've really changed the face of the program and the culture around there, and it's just going to carry over.
We worked so hard from day one, even before day one, preseason. We were on the court busting our butts and supporting each other and letting each other know that we were there for them. So the effort we put into getting here was immense.
Going back one day, both Champlin Park and Hopkins had won in the 3A quarterfinals, setting up a matchup between the 2nd-seeded Rebels and the 3rd-seeded Royals. Highlights from this one: good fan support from Champlin Park fans all 3 days of the tournament. And after losing set 1, Hopkins plays well in the 2nd set. Tara Lee to Greta Werner for the kill. All-state hitter Jasmine Martin shows her defense here with a block. The Royals lead much of the set and almost close out Champlin Park, but not quite. Hilly and Schmidt with a block here to stave off a Hopkins set point, one of 4 elimination points the Rebels faced. And then Hilly finishes the set with a solo block of Martin, giving Champlin Park a 27-25 win and a 2-0 lead in the match. Champlin Park keeps it going in the 5th set. Marissa Vatndal-Vidal gets credit for kill on match point. The Rebels win in 3. Hopkins finished 4th in the tournament after a loss to Lakeville South in the 3rd place match. For the 2nd straight season, the Heritage Christian Academy volleyball team made a run to the state Class A tournament. Eagles faced Underwood in the tournament quarterfinals. The Rockets get off to a good start in the 1st set. Sydney Hovland with the attack from the right side for a kill. They lead 18-11 and take the 1st set 25-20 over Heritage. Much better play from the Eagles in the 2nd set. Kiara Smith handles the overpass, knocks down the ball for a point, 9-4 Heritage. Eagles trailed later but go ahead for good in the set. Bella Lien's block makes it 22-21. Eagles win it 25-21. 3rd set, and off the Heritage serve, the ball comes back to the Eagles side, pass to Maddie Torby for the kill. HCA wins again 25-21. After falling behind 22-16 in the 4th set, Underwood comes back to win it. Brenna Tingham's attack head out by the Eagles. Rockets send this match to a 5th set. And set 5 is back and forth. Lien with a huge kill to break an 11-all tie. The Eagles end up winning 15-13 in the 5th set. They rallied to win an exciting match, advancing on to the semifinals. But they lost in 5 sets in the tournament semis to eventual champion Mayor Lutheran, and then they were swept Saturday by Tracy Milroy Ballatin in the 3rd place match. We'll meet Heritage senior Bella Lien later in our Sports Jam Spotlight. So good tournament runs for all 3 of those teams. You know, Champlin Park disappointed, Jay, to lose in the final. Oh, that's a great Egan team. I think Hopkins probably a little disappointed. They had a great momentum coming in, 19 straight wins, and they end up finishing 4th, and Heritage goes 1-2.
Yeah, I think Hopkins probably a little bit disappointed overall. They didn't play especially well in their quarterfinal match either, and they had defeated Champlin Park during the season. Just on that particular day didn't play quite as well. And Champlin Park, like Coach Junker said, you know, what a great group that's gone through there. And now the challenge, I guess, is to keep it going after some of those great players moved on.
And Sidney Hilly last week named Metro Player of the Year for his 2nd year in a row. Well, now we turn to football. Prior to this season, Champlin Park last made it to the state playoffs in 2004 when they reached the semifinals. The 2016 Rebels had another thriller in the state quarterfinals. Champlin Park taking on the Rosemount Irish in Class 6A. Down 6-0 in the 2nd quarter. Chad Costello throws a swing pass to Ernest Warlow, and he does the rest. Warlow gets past the defense and takes it 58 yards for a touchdown. The extra point gives the Rebels a 7-6 lead. Later in the 2nd quarter, they're on the move again, and Costello throws it deep to Trey Carlson. He's brought down at the 1-yard line on a 43-yard gain. It sets up a Romello Atkins touchdown plunge, and the Rebels go up 14-6. Rosemount responds. Alex Schibel finds a hole, squirts through for a touchdown. 2-point conversion for the Irish makes it 14-all. Costello sneaks it in for a touchdown late in the 1st half. Champlin Park goes up 21-14. With Champlin Park up 28-21 late, Rosemount fights back. Cody Hogan hits Griffin Lanou, and he breaks a tackle, just reaches the ball over the goal line before it comes loose. 28-28 with 49 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Back come the Rebels. Costello tosses it up. Deontay Bronson makes the catch before he's wrapped up inside the 10-yard line. Rebels spike it to get up, try a field goal, but Peyton Yu misses just right. The game's headed to overtime. In OT, the Rebels defense comes up with a big stop, stuffing the run just short of the goal line on 4th down. That gives the Rebels a possession and a shot, and Costello on the pass hits Bronson on the fade in the end zone. Spectacular catch and ending. Champlin Park wins 34-28. We'll hear from the Rebels later in the show.
Maple Grove was hoping to make it back to the 6A semifinals for the 3rd straight season. The quarterfinals turned into a nightmare for the Crimson, though. The Crimson meeting Eden Prairie at Chanhassen. Eden Prairie starts strong as Dejon Wolf sweeps left and gets to the corner of the end zone for an early 7-0 lead. They add another score to go up 14-0. Maple Grove battles back, though. Brad Davison throws deep over the middle to Kai Carlson, and he'll win the foot race to the end zone, a 67-yard scoring strike for the Crimson, and it's a 14-7 game. After they recover an onside kick on 3rd and 12, Davison finds Carlson inside the 5-yard line. It sets up a Davison sneak, and Maple Grove ties at 14-14. Most of the big plays are made by the Eagles, though. On a fake reverse, Solo Falanico has plenty of room to get to the end zone. He makes it 21-14. After the Eagles stop a Maple Grove drive, Falanico has a big gap up the middle, and he takes advantage. It's an 80-yard run to make it 28-14 at the half. The Eagles pull away with several more big plays to crush Maple Grove 63-21. So it's Eden Prairie meeting Champlin Park in the 6A semifinals Friday night at 7 o'clock at US Bank Stadium. Totino-Grace continues to impress. The Eagles took it to Lakeville North in a 42-14 quarterfinal win. And they will take on Blaine in the semifinals Thursday night at 7 at US Bank Stadium. In Class 4A, Benilde-St. Margaret scored 99 points in 2 section games. The Red Knights kept up that type of pace as they faced Cloquet in the state quarterfinals. The Red Knights strike quickly as Ricky Floyd zips into the end zone. It's a 7-yard run, and it's 7-0. Second quarter, and Floyd takes the handoff and gets a nice block from Braden Fitzgerald, clearing the way And Floyd runs it to the 2-yard line to set up another touchdown and a 21-0 Red Knights lead. In the third quarter, Benilde quarterback Will Whitmore rolls left and passes back the other way to Floyd. He goes for his 4th touchdown in the game, and it's a 28-0 Benilde lead. Later in the third, Fitzgerald with a great pick, and he is headed the other way, goes all the way for the score. Benilde St. Margaret's chops down the Lumberjacks. The Red Knights to the state semifinals with a 42-7 win. And the Red Knights now take on undefeated Marshall in the Class 4A semifinals. That's Thursday at 4:30 at US Bank Stadium.
Should be a great week of football there.
Yeah, that's an exciting thing for all these teams to get a chance to play. There are kind of some interesting results in this last week. Obviously, Champlin Park doesn't get much better than that. A thriller for them.
Great win. Still to come here on Sports Jam. Highlights from section swimming. Plus National Signing Day. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Sports Jam. We have some pretty good college-bound athletes in the area again this fall.
Yeah, that's for sure. Many of them signed letters of intent to play for Division I and Division II programs this past week. At Maple Grove High School, 6 athletes signed their letters of intent, including 3 players from the state runner-up girls hockey team. Baseball pitcher Bubba Horton signed with the Gophers, and basketball star Brad Davison commits to Wisconsin. Champlin Park with a great group as well. 8 athletes signed, including volleyball star Sydney Hilly with Wisconsin, basketball standouts McKinley Wright with Dayton, and Theo John signing with Marquette. Wayzata had 13 signees covering 7 different sports. That includes state champion swimmer Carly Quast, who signed with Notre Dame. 2 Trojans girls hockey players signed with Division I programs. 4 female athletes at Heritage Christian signed, 3 of them for volleyball, along with golfer Kiara Smith, who was a state Class A champ. Osseo volleyball players Ellie Hoyt and Tina Bowe signed their letters of intent. Park Center, Hopkins, and others also had signing ceremonies, and here's what a few athletes had to say.
It was really kind of a package deal. You know, I really trusted the coaches. I clicked with them. I've loved the campus. You know, I've been around it for as long as I can remember. The baseball team's on the rise. They got a lot of great facilities and academics, and I just thought it was a perfect fit for me.
Yeah, I get this question asked a lot since a lot of people here are Minnesota fans. I mean, you see everyone walking in wearing Minnesota, but Minnesota was my dream school as a kid, but once I went to Wisconsin, I just realized that this is the place for me.
Feels great to be able to sign with my hometown team, Gophers. I had a couple options to choose from, but Gophers by far stood out to me, not only the strength of the program, but also just the players on the team. And
you can check out a list of local signings on our website, 12.tv. Well, spots in the state swimming and diving meet were up for grabs over the weekend. Most of the teams we cover are in Section 5AA, their finals at Minnetonka. The 200 medley relay anchor Cindy Zhao finishes off a win for Wayzata, and that's a common theme for the day. In the 200 freestyle, Carly Quast of Wayzata sets a new pool and section record of 148.76. Melinda Zhang of the Trojans is second. To the 200 IM, where Jordan McGinty of Wayzata races to the win as the Trojans take the top 3 spots. In the 50 freestyle, Alexis Schaff edges Armstrong, Samantha Sherbet. Both are headed to state. On to diving, where Wayzata's Ellie Morrison scores an impressive 57.60 for this dive and wins with 461.75 points. The Trojans take the top 4 spots. In the 100 free, McGinty races to the win. Armstrong, Sherbet, and Sierra Smith are second and third and qualify for state. Here's a look at the team scores in Section 5. Wayzata wins every event to finish with 642 points. Armstrong is second and Champlin Park third. Osseo is fifth, Park Center seventh, and Cooper eighth. Breck won the Section 2A title with Blake second and Benilde fourth. The state meet is Wednesday through Friday at the U of M Aquatic Center.
Champions will be crowned this weekend in adapted soccer. Stillwater High School is the site. In the CI Division quarterfinals Friday, Anoka-Hennepin meets Roseville at 6:30. Unbeaten Park Center is the top seed from the Northwest. They play Burnsville, Farmington, Lakeville at 8 o'clock. The semifinals are at noon Saturday and the championship at 4 o'clock. In the PI Division, undefeated Anoka-Hennepin plays South Suburban at 5 o'clock Friday, while Park Center plays South also at 5. The Robins of Robbinsdale, Hopkins, Mound West Tonka play St. Paul Humboldt at 6:30. In this division, the semifinals are Saturday morning at 10:30, the championship Saturday at 2:30. And Jay, believe it or not, the girls' hockey season already underway. Handful of our local teams played over the weekend with a full slate of games coming up this week.
I think you kind of forget because the weather's been so good that it's already hockey time here in mid-November. Still to come on Sports Jam, we stay in fall sports mode and meet a Heritage Christian Academy volleyball player who just capped off a great high school career. The state volleyball tournament is now in the books. Heritage Christian Academy made its second straight trip to the Class A tournament, placing 4th. In this week's Sports Jam Spotlight, we profile the Eagles' talented middle hitter, Bella Lien. She just finished an impressive high school career, but Heritage Christian Academy middle hitter Bella Lien still on the upswing as a player after getting a relatively late start in the sport.
To the middle, Lien closes out set 3.
I've only been playing club for a couple years, actually. I started playing in, early middle school, but my first year of club was 8th grade, so.
Lien is a 4-time all-conference pick for Heritage who earned all-state honors this season. She surpassed 1,000 kills and is the Eagles' career leader in blocks.
She's one of my really good friends, and she's meant a lot. It's good to know that she is a hitter that I can rely on no matter what, and I just love setting her.
She's become like a really big threat to other teams. I know a lot of teams change their defense for her. It's super awesome to have her on my team, and just she's incredible. I love her.
Bella has just been a great player. She started with our program 4 years ago, and basically she has worked so hard to become the player that she is today. Just incredible work ethic, and she loves the game, is passionate about being a great team player, and has contributed so much to our program.
Lien is one of 4 Heritage volleyball players to sign letters of intent to play college sports last week. 3 in volleyball and 1 in golf. It's a point of pride in a very small school.
There's 4 of us on the volleyball team who are all playing collegiate sports, not all for volleyball, but so it's really awesome that, we have a class of less than 50 and 4 of us are all, signing this week for sports in college, so.
Bella's choice, North Dakota State University.
I have family from NDSU, and so that was a huge part of it, and my sister goes to NDSU also, and I really liked the school. I really liked the coaches and a lot of the girls, so.
Lien's been a strong blocker and improved as a hitter through her career. She added 6 rotation player to her resume.
The first game that I played, I was like, wow, this is so much. I was like, it's so much, but no, I've really grown to like it, and I like the challenge, and I was kind of like, oh, this is something different. I'm not just swinging in the front row. I'm passing, and then I'm setting every once in a while, so that's been really fun. I love a challenge, so.
Good set here from Lien back to Torb.
That's a testament to her work ethic, that each and every year she has grown as a hitter and as a blocker. This year we put the added test of making her a back row player. We have her even setting in a couple serve-receive rotations, and so we've really tested her, and she's become a complete player this year.
While she admits to wondering what it would have been like to play at a bigger volleyball power school, Bella Lien's pretty excited to have been part of the little team that could and did surprise a lot of big school opponents.
Some of the big schools that we play against, I know girls, and they're like, whoa, I didn't think you were going to be that good. And so it is fun getting out there and playing big schools and them being surprised. And, sometimes you can see it on their faces like, we didn't expect this, so it's fun.
Lien earned all tournament honors at the state tournament, recording 43 kills and 17 blocks in 3 matches. John talks football with the Champlin Park Rebels when Sports Jam returns.
Welcome back to Sports Jam. As you saw early in the program, Champlin Park's football team on to the Final Four in Class 6A. They win it in overtime against Rosemount in the state quarterfinals. We'll start with head coach Mike Korton. Mike, thrilling wins back-to-back. How are you doing surviving those 2 games?
I'm barely making it. That was interesting. That had it from the end of the half, or at the end of everything. It was an amazing game.
Against Rosemount, what did you feel was going to be the key to beating them?
Well, I was hoping my quarterback wasn't going to get injured and lose his ankle, so we could at least do some of our RPO stuff and run pass option stuff. But that kind of went out, and then we just started throwing the ball. So we decided to throw, and defense was there, and they were in it, and we had them, and then we had let them off the hook at times. And but that goal line stance was very impressive. You got 2 tries the way they've been pounding the ball. Unbelievable. We came underneath, took out that big fullback, and let it up. That was we filled it up. That was excellent.
You finally talk about your quarterback, Chad Costello.
Chad played great. Played with a lot of heart. We need to get him healthy. We need to get that ankle better. It made me very nervous. Yeah, that one's going to be a tough one. So we need him icing. We need him ready to go. And he's got a great arm. He can throw it, and he's always been able to throw it. So we'll just let him keep doing that.
Now with 2 of the Rebels players, Kofi and Amusah, talk about this defensive effort tonight that you guys put forward, especially that goal line stand in overtime.
Man, it's crazy. We didn't want it to be that close, but we stepped up when we needed to, and we got the win, man. I'm happy. Oh, let's go. Let's go. That's all I got.
What was it like going into overtime? Because you had the momentum, looked like maybe you'd win, or you had that 4th and 28, they come down and score, field goal at the end, that misses. It seems like Rosemount's got all the momentum. You guys able to still hold them off.
We had a lot of nerves, but our middle linebacker, Cole Knight, he's just like, I love you guys no matter what happens. We're going to get this, and we're going to love each other till the end. Let's go. And then we got it.
Into the Final Four, Class 6A. What does that mean to you?
It means everything. We've been dreaming about this since our little days in CDAA. I'm so happy to be here with my guys and celebrating this great day.
Eden Prairie up next, a great team. What do you expect next Friday at US Bank Stadium?
We expect a dogfight just like tonight, and Coach V will get us ready for that. We're ready.
Good luck. Congratulations on this win.
Thank you. Thank you.
Chad Costello, I know you've been hobbling all week and all game. And tell me, first of all, how you're feeling right now.
I'm feeling fine. I'm feeling great. We're going to the bank.
Tell me about the throw that won the game there in overtime.
I knew I had to give my guy a chance. My Deontay, if I throw it up there, he's an athlete, so he's gonna go get it and go get the touchdown.
Your receivers really had a good night. I mean, you had a good night throwing, but you had some really talented receivers to throw to, don't you?
Yeah, I mean, I just have to give them the ball and find the open guy and make it happen.
What is it about this team that you've been able to win week after week and win these close games the last 2 weeks?
I mean, it's been a testament to us, you know, just having to gut through this and get the win. And I don't know, just had to work hard, and it's been a dogfight all year, so just had to get the win.
First year of the new stadium, you guys get to play there. What does that mean to you?
It means everything. Ever since I was in, like, I mean, when it first said it was getting built, I was like, I want to go play at the US Bank, and now it's coming, so I'm ready.
Congratulations on the win. We'll see you Friday.
Thank you.
Champlin Park Rebels headed to the Final Four of Class 6A. We'll take on Eden Prairie in the semifinals Friday at 7 o'clock. We'll take a break and wrap up Sports Jam after this. First, here's our look at the plays of the week.
To the middle, Lien closes out set 3. And Heritage Christian Academy wins it in 5.
It's winter fun for the whole family on December 3rd at the annual Crystal Winterfest at the Crystal Community Center. Find out more through the In the Community tab at 12.tv.
Our game of the week is State Class 6A football as Champlin Park takes on Eden Prairie. The game is Friday. You can watch it Saturday night at 7 on Channel 12 and 799 as well as on 12.tv. And that's it for this week. That fall season is really winding down.
No doubt. Thanks for watching this week. We'll see you next time here on Sports Jam.